he used to sit his pit bull on me, and one time I choked his pit bull. Like shit like that. Like, you gotta listen to it. Like, the pit bull don't like even talk to me at first. I'm not talking to you. The pit bull like would avoid me. These are real stories though. Anyways, so there was one summer I was full locking like every day, 4 times. These guys know he was missing. The chocolate would get it like every once in a while. My friend Jeff Higgs get him like, I don't know, twice a month or something like that. But he would, I'm talking, he'd have days where he'd wreck all of us, and we both. I have days where I wrecked everyone too, but I'm saying like this guy, especially with Keith, was a menace. He was the one, not the first, but he was like an innovator with the baseball electro. He's one of the first guys with Keith. He grabbed that and he's up more solid, you're done. Okay? He had a match with like Roger Gracie. He was up 5 or 8-0 on Roger Gracie. If you're up 8-0 on Roger Gracie, you're doing something right in life, you know what I'm saying? And then Roger like, I'm welcome this. But like, you know, so he didn't beat, but if you're up that high, you're doing something right. So this guy is a complete balance. Anyways, it was just summertime, probably 3 months. I'm submitting him 4 times a day. And this is not really nice, but you know, I'm very culturally aware. I speak a couple languages. I did like 50 countries. But like, I thought it was kind of funny, like, how people in Brazil, they yell, they go, aye, it's not funny to me. So I thought, aye, and make fun of him. He didn't like that apparently, which I don't blame him. It's back to that big fuck culture. Because I guess how we yell, then this sounds funny. That is, I don't know, how we yell is goofy to some of the people. Aye. It's kind of like, quit saying like that. Like, yeah, shut up. So I'm full up and aye. By the way, that girls, guys in Brazil, how you yell is cultural, how you yell. So, he didn't like that apparently. I was being the bastard, I guess, in that case. He goes back to Brazil, he comes back from Brazil, he's a rich kid from Brazil, he's kind of famous, he's a champion. So he always has some hot Brazilian girl, always a like, hot Brazilian girl. He goes, hey Dean, you went to train, and he had this evil glimmer in his eye. I don't know, he's a bastard, like, he's my friend, but I was right, I was correct that day. He's a motherfucker, man. Okay, grab a foot. He let me foot lock him, and his girlfriend was watching and like laughing and everything, while on your side. And he took his toe and he went, he said, if I kick him in the body, let's say in the middle, what happens? You let go. You understand what I'm saying? If I kick you, but in the middle of your body, I'm not going to do it.
You're going to fly back.
Well, you let go of the foot, wouldn't you? Yeah. It's basically 100% chance he was getting foot. So he's like, I'm like, he's like, and now I'm making goofy, he's making fun of me now. He had it all, I'm guessing, like revenge, right? Yeah, he went to Brazil, he asked probably some old bastard of a man. Here's how you do it. Because you can say, hey, it was an accident. No, it's not an accident. They're towards the kicking in that region for a reason. Anyways, I'm like, I thought it was like, he's laughing. I give a second feel like, again. I'm like, he's like, laughing at me. He's making fun of how I yell now. And anyways, the third time, he's like, hey, his girlfriend's laughing. I'm like, this is terrible. So I go to the locker room, I put my gloves on, so I was gonna come out and start punching him. But my coach was like, Dean, what's wrong? I'm like 24, I'm young. Like, Margarita, he put his toes in. He goes, Dean, calm down, don't punch Margarita. Hey, Margarita, say you're sorry. I'm sorry. He's not really sorry for what he just did. I'm like this, and then I calm down. Now, Margarita is his nickname. Fernando Pontes is his real name. Hey, Dean, let's train. Hey, Dean, come on, let's train. I know what he's going to do now. I can't do it like that. He's taunting me. He had this all scripted. Like, he planned this for months. Right? Come on. Hey, Dean and his girlfriend's watching. He brought his girlfriend to make fun of me. So I'm like, so now this summer I podcasted with 3 civilians. He's kicking my ass. And I know the pain response, what happens when I go for the foot. It's illegal. You go, the ref, they didn't see. No, dude. So anyways, I can't, I don't know. So he leaves and I'm like, So me and Jocko were just thinking, how do I stop this? And it took me 3 months to figure this out. Because I'm taking left, right, twist, distance, and could I wear a cup? And it didn't work. Trust me, it didn't help, okay? So I finally figured out after 3 months, he's back in Brazil. I finally realized, by the way, falling my side makes it worse. Don't do it, but I get PTSD, so he can kick me right here and all that goes on, okay? Watch this. Now, can't reach. Just the far, by the way, why here? Because everyone does it, like the little girl watching mother and kid. Obviously, not saying it's wrong. If you want to get jammed in the middle with the toes, it's up to you. It's a thing he learned in Brazil. Someone taught, some dirty old man in Brazil taught him that. He's a jerk, right? But actually increased my technique, so it's actually good. Okay? So I realized here, if you try, I can straighten if he has super long legs. If you try that goes over, I can pin it. So I can mirror this. Okay? Also, when I find Japan, kick me in the face, it won't reach me. Shaquille O'Neal might kick me in the face, but I'll win the match. I'll piss me off. Okay? So someone long legs, so watch this. Try to kick me in the face. Okay? If it goes under, I can mirror this. Okay? Now watch this. Here, you kick me in the face. You may knock me out. In Japan, it was legal, by the way. The worst thing is that, right in the middle. Fucking kick, wasn't, no playing around, not playing around, but kick you there, okay? Messed up. And also, because the door stopper, that's what I call this, roll to your left, roll to your right. It controls both hips. Watch this, roll to your left. There's no control of that hip, okay? Now turn around. I'm not saying it's impossible, it's hard. Go back. Now watch this. All right, now we go. That's the hips free, you can get up easier. Okay, so that's already 4 or 5. Now, hold on for me. Now, yeah. So if he's like that, also do it all the way. I mean, I have the middle point. I can, okay, watch this too. I can grab his heel and win by submission right now too. I have a heel hook right there. So basically, you're saying, heel hook me and I'll win by disqualification. But I can win by heel hook. I mean, I can lose by heel hook. Okay, so, look, if it's all doggy, I'll win. It's completely legal. So if I put this here now, I can't do that. It's a 6th reason. Also here, I have a knee compression. This will tear your knee apart. Here, no, there's this one, but it's not as strong. And but it's not nearly as strong. Okay? This right here, and the finals, Kakareko. You only see him match Arena Ferreira. He's in the finals. He's 5'8", dude from the ghetto. He beat Jean Rivera by footlock in 30 seconds. He beat Rodrigo Medeiros, badass world champion, by guillotine in 30 seconds. These are famous world champions. He beat Fabrice Verdun 8-0. And this madman I have in finals. So, and I beat him by heel hook, right? But the thing is, he tried this on me. And he's strong, he would have stopped my knee. Now he was here. He tried it, didn't feel good, but I didn't tap. Okay? This literally, if I didn't have the door stopper, functionally he would have stopped my knee. I would have taken second in absolute 2-3. Right? Probably wouldn't be here in a mount, you guys would know because I would have been injured and I would have taken second. So functionally, by the way, I had a real good day, I was on, that's the reason I won, but functionally, if I was like that, he would have injured me. He was also not a bad guy, but he just went real hard in submission. So this is that important to the detail. And by the way, right now, just go straight up. Yeah. Okay, sit up, scoot. Yeah, there we go. Just up. Hands behind, hands behind. Knees together, knees together. Your knees are so together like this. Look at this. Way better. Also watch this. I can't, stay up straight. Watch, I can't jump over this very easy. If you fall to your side, I can jump right over it. It's not wrong. It's obsolete. It never says it's wrong. Many world champions teach that. It's not wrong. It's just what everyone does. It's not wrong. Okay? Make sense? The door stopper. And your foot is arched up. This is the game changer. So, market, I'm like, it's like I saw the next level, the light, the next dimension. So now, Margarita's coming back in 2 months. And I'm like, oh man. So I want those calendars, like you rip off every page of the next day. I go back, Margarita comes, bastard, or it's a FIDE book, like, it's a FIDE book, this son of a bitch arrives. And he came back and I was like ready, I had it all scripted. He had a new girlfriend. He came in, he's like, hey guys, just saying, like, I'm here. I'm like, I know you're fucking here. Hey, me and my girl were on the beach. Like, you want to train? I said like with that, you want to train, Margarita? He goes, well, we're going to the beach. I went, yeah, but just, you know. Oh, by the way, the first time he came back, he told the girl, this will take a few minutes. Because he had that ready, he was, you know, humiliated me. So now he has a new girlfriend, pretty girl from Brazil. I go, just for a few minutes, and he got on the mountain with blue jeans on, like, bastard, you know, like, oh yeah, we'll go to the beach in a minute. Oh, what's up, bye, bro? What's that? Logo, see, we'll go to the beach soon. And he kind of let me feel like him because he thought I didn't learn from the previous experience, or the previous summer of humiliation, which is brewing in my head for a long time, simmering to where now I get some possibility of revenge upon my opponent, you know? And he tried. Hey! Back to square one, yelling again because it didn't work. My door stopped work. And he thought like, oh, he's like, man. And his girlfriend's like, she never sees this guy get submitted even in training. This guy, you know, second time, hey! Third time I go, hey, if you try that, the third time, I don't let go of your foot. You can scream for the coach. The coach comes out, like I might let go of when he But I get out. No, I'm like, yeah. He goes, man, you're crazy. Got up and he left. So I made him leave early with his girlfriend to the beach. Yeah. And then I couldn't sleep for 3 days. So then and by the way, if you talk to Marguerite, he'd be like, yeah, exactly like that story. So if he didn't do that to me, by the way, I wouldn't have developed my leg locks to what it is today. I could have just said, oh no, he's cheating. He's cheating, which he was. But I didn't like it. I want to learn how to stop that. And it just so happens to have all kinds of the details. Harder to roll out. Harder to mount me. Not saying impossible, harder. Harder to, he can't go for the heel hook on me, for the crotch. He can't go for the knee compression on me. He can't kick me in the middle, which is the most important. He can't kick me in the face, which is second. I mean, whatever. Both are important. Don't kick me either. Okay? Really, that right there changed my game, the door stopper. I can jump here and jump out without crossing my legs to 50 or 411, which we'll do tomorrow. Okay. Called closed circuit situations. This is open circuit. I can jump here without crossing my feet together and jump out. I can pass your guard for open circuit. The open circuit, which we're doing right now already, is there's outside and inside. Right now we're inside the guard. Is the missing link for most people doing leg locks. They go, I want to pass the guard and I'm 50-50. Well, that's great. That's a closed circuit. Since we're in the middle of this open circuit idea, where we're not crossing our feet. You can jump in and jump out. You can pass on this guard. It's very hard for you to counter. Okay? When you pitch 50-50 and 411, you're more of a committed. You're entangling yourself in the leg locks mutually. You make a mistake, you're playing someone else's game. It's like this. If you're wrestling, who wrestled before? All right, you see a real good thrower, like someone real, don't tie up like a. I mean, you can throw a thrower, but don't tie up in a mutual. Dude, they're playing this game. You can throw a thrower, but don't play the throwing game. Does that make sense to you? Don't get into a punching match with Mike Tyson. Punch Mike Tyson, but don't stay there. That's easier said than done. He's going to hit you anyways. Someone like that. Say, don't get into the exchange of violence in their area of specialty. So if someone has a leg lock, you can attack a leg locker, but don't close the 4-50-50 if that's their specialty. You want to have other options. Right here, open circuit is the foundation. It's the missing link for a lot of people that wonder. And I see here you guys have been doing leg locks already, so it's good. A lot of people are just so scared, so afraid of leg locks, they don't even approach them at any kind of level of confidence. Right now, the door stopper, it's just a way, it's very effective, it's very simple. From here, we'll look at where do I fall, left or right, and we'll look at how do I get here. For sure, and that'll be today primarily, because we got like the blueprint down, okay? And then tomorrow we'll look at heel hooks, toe holds, and we'll look at that, the shoelace, the corkscrew, foot lock, all these other details, whatever. We'll do it tomorrow, maybe at the end of the day, but right now let's look at this detail, then we'll look at how to get here, and then we'll look at how do we fall left or right, close side, open side. Okay, questions? Let's go. Ready? Door stopper.